This is the Hustler's Corner.
Hello guys, welcome to Crypto. This is big homie DJ Smooth, straight out of Cape Town in South Africa. First up, let's go straight to the chop sign over there on the count of 1, 2, 3. Click. Thank you very much. Now let's go over there to that subscribe button. Click. Don't forget to switch on that notification bell. A quick one, guys. A disclaimer says I am not a financial advisor. I can never tell you what to do with your money. You make your own decisions. Go and consult professionals to give you proper informed advice. I am just merely doing these videos strictly for educational purposes. Ultimately, you make the decisions on what you do with your own money. How to use crypto to buy assets, to buy liabilities. When I was a kid and I was young, I made a lot of mistakes, just like a lot of us black kids who grew up in communities. We are young and impressionable. We want beautiful, expensive clothes, beautiful, expensive cars. We want to look good out there in the streets. We want to look good out there at the parties when we pull up for people to, show us that bit of respect, whatever it is. I fell into that trap as well in the past, just like a lot of young people do in my community. And I don't want you as a young person out there to repeat the same mistakes as I have done. Now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and I'm not saying everybody should do this or you should do this. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Now, I started investing on Bitcoin, on cryptocurrency during the lockdown. I'm brand new. I'm still learning different courses, different articles, listening to different podcasts, learning from people who are more knowledgeable. Remember, I'm still brand new. But brand new as I am, I bought my first Bitcoin when it was 33,000 US dollars. Now Bitcoin is sitting at $49,000. So I've made 30% returns over the past couple of weeks, couple of months. Now I'm what they call a hodler. I buy my Bitcoin to hold on for long term. I don't sell my Bitcoin. Now there's two ways in which you can get into crypto without having to be at risk. A lot of people are afraid to risk. So if you're afraid to risk, say for instance you're like me, you started buying Bitcoin at $33,000. Over the past couple of weeks or months, you've made about if from $33,000 a couple of months ago to $49,000 where Bitcoin is right now, what is that? Return on investment, it's a little over 30% returns, right? So what you can do, you can then withdraw your initial amount that you invested in Bitcoin. And then you only grow the returns that you've just made out of Bitcoin. So basically, you're making money out of doing nothing, and then you've got your money, you've withdrew or you sold your Bitcoin, you got it back. So you're only just growing that return on investment that you've made from when it was $33,000 to when it is 40. I'm in it for the long term. So I bought at $33,000. We are now sitting at $49,000 per coin, which is Bitcoin, which means I've made a little over 30% profit or return on investment. It can be about 34% or so. What do? I withdraw those returns to go buy an asset. An asset to you could be you building some outside rooms around your home in the hood and getting rental income, or starting a spaza shop, making some money, getting a couple of thousands every week, every day, every month, or maybe buying an Uber, putting a driver out there to make some money, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 rands a month out of that Uber, or starting a business, or starting a food business where you are selling plates at a taxi rank, at a factory. You're making a couple of thousands every day, every week, every month. It is totally up to you. What do you want to do with the cryptocurrency that you've just withdrawn? But let me tell you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm working with a property development company called Ekasi Noble Properties. They've got 3 brand new developments that are coming up. They've got one in Bears Nodier. They're selling stands and they're going to be building houses there. But they also have got apartments coming up that are going to be starting at about 350,000 rands per 1-bedroom apartment. They've got another development in Lyndhurst, next to the N3, next to Bramley, not far from Greenstone Mall. Their apartments there, 1-bedrooms, are starting at about 370,000 rands. And they've got another brand new apartments coming up in Roodepoort. A 2-bedroom will be starting from 390,000 rands. So what am I doing? I'm selling my Bitcoin to withdraw the little return, not all my Bitcoin, by the way, just the the profits that I've made, the 30% return on investment that I've made between when I started, which was around June or July or so, when May, June, July, around there, when Bitcoin was still $33,000, all the way to now when it's 49,000. Remember, when you buy off plan, some of you guys who know or who are aware of property, when you buy off plan, you're in a good position to reap some good returns over the next couple of months, because as soon as they finish building the development, the value of your property or the 1-bedroom apartment that you bought, or 2, however many that you bought for investment purposes, the value goes up. As soon as the value goes up, you've made a bit of money in just a couple of months. When they finish building the estate or the townhouse complex in a few months' time, I put in brand new tenants. When tenants go in there, I start earning rental income from my brand new bought apartments. Now that's what we call an asset. What is an asset? An asset is something that you put in your time in exchange for money. That is you hustling, you at work, and then the money that you make, instead of buying a liability like a car, you'd rather invest that money into an asset. An asset is a business that brings money, or it's just something that you invest in that brings money back to you. So in my case, the money will be brought back by what I'm purchasing. Now, there is no wealth creator like property or real estate, because it's not going anywhere. And the very same apartments that I'm buying now, imagine how much money they'll be worth in 5 years' time. I can go back to the bank and borrow against them, and I would have made profits again, and I would have made some money. Now, instead of going to buy liabilities, I'd rather repeat the process, buy more apartments, put in more tenants, get more rental income, service the loan, and repeat the process over and over until I've got like 200 apartments or 200 properties, 300 properties, 1,000 properties or more. That's how these guys have been playing the property game, but you will need to go learn, understand it, be knowledgeable around it, ask for advice from professionals so you make smart, informed decisions. But I'm just merely here to inspire you and encourage you with what I'm doing. So I'm not going to pop out my money from my own pocket and go buy a liability, because as soon as you drive out of that showroom, if I'm buying a car, the value is already down by 25 to 30% immediately. So what am I doing? Making money on crypto, being patient, being a hodler, investing long term. After a couple of months, if I've made a bit of money and I feel like spoiling myself to go buy a liability, which is a brand new car for myself, withdraw those profits or sell that Bitcoin equals to those profits that I would have made in those few months, and then buy the apartment blocks or buy property with it, put in rental income, and I make sure that I buy off plan because it's cheaper, and my money I'm gonna get my return on investment quick. Why am I buying off plan? I'm gonna get my return on investment quick because they're gonna finish building in a few months. Immediately when they finish building, the value is high. When the value is high, I put in tenants in there. When I put in tenants in there, they pay me my rental income. When the rental income comes, it's up to me to use the rental income to repeat the process and buy other apartments again and service the loan from the bank if I've gotten money from the bank. It depends whether I've either bought cash or I've bought it using the bank's money. If I've bought it using the bank's money, when I get that rental income, I service the loan, and then some of it can be some installments for my brand new liability. In my case, my brand new liability will be a car, because I need to buy I want to, not need to. I just want to spoil myself. I haven't bought a car in a while, a brand new car with that smell of brand new leather seats, but now I'm doing it in a smarter way. I'm no longer doing it like I used to back in the day when I used to think I was young and sharp and happening and I was young and dumb. But now I'm more wiser. I've learned from my mistakes and I'm doing it in a smarter way. So that's how Smooth is using his crypto returns to buy assets, which are going to give him returns, to use the returns that I get from my assets to buy the liability. So that's how you can use your crypto to buy assets, to buy liability. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to also click that subscribe button and switch on that notification bell. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this information with somebody out there. I know a lot of you guys do know this information. Or a book I'd like to recommend for you guys to go check out is Rich Dad Poor Dad. Use that information that you get from there and the knowledge that you're getting from cryptocurrency and how you can use the two to complement each other. But remember, guys, we're in this thing for the long term. We are investors. We are hodlers. I don't sell my Bitcoin. I'm buying for long term. Thank you very much for tuning in and welcome to Crypto.
This is the Hustler's Corner.